So let us just proceed, please. Okay, so it means that we are done with number 5. We are also done with number 6. Now what we want to do next is going for item number 7. Okay, so I return back to my dashboard. Here we are. So on this dashboard, I just want to clear off all of this. This place is looking messy. So let me try to clear off this. Now for me to clear off this screen, if you're using phone, please don't do what I'm about to do. But if you're using system, just feel free to do whatever I'm doing right now. So I click on this dismiss. Are we there? Now, and also, that is why I say you should be looking at what I'm doing. So click on this screen option. Can you see? Once you click on this screen option, please just look at what I'm doing. Can you see my cursor? This screen option, once you click on it, it will drop down and untick all of these boxes, and click on this screen option again so that it will scroll back up. You can see that this place is clean now. Can you see this? Alright, because we just want to have a clean slate for us to work with. Alright, so now I can't rewind because I have already passed that side. Okay, just for the sake of you, for the last time, look at this screen option. All these boxes were ticked. Can you see what I'm doing? And it was looking like this initially. Can we see this? I just want to clean off all of these things before we proceed. So I say you click on this screen option and untick all of these icons, these boxes. Once you're able to do that, here is clean. Yeah. Alright, so let's proceed. Now at this point, I just want to show you the function of all of these things you are seeing on your dashboard before we proceed. Hello? I want us to get familiar with some of these things you are seeing here before we start using them, okay? Now, to get you familiar with this, we just want to go on a visual tour, through this dashboard. Now, the first one here you are seeing is called posts. This is going to be very important to you if you are blogging. We say blogging, a blog is a site that you update on a regular basis, right? Yes, so it means every day you are going to be posting something. So for a website that posts news or posts job or posts anything, this is a process. Under posts, if you hover your mouse under this post, you see different options here. This is where you see all posts. That is if you have created posts before. You see all the posts you have created. Now this add new is where you can add new posts. You can also categorize your posts, and you can also create your tag for your posts. Okay, so let me go through them one after the other. If I click on all posts, by default, WordPress have created a default Hello World post for us, which we are going to use. Are you having the same network issue? Now, how can you create a new post? You can see that you can add new posts here, and you could also click on this one to add new posts. Now, by way of demonstration, I can just click on this and add new post. If I click on this, please don't do this. You don't need to do that, okay? I'm just trying to explain to you how this place works. So if you click on this add new post now, it will open up where you will need to create your post. Of course, posts have title and content, isn't it? Now, just in case you are creating a post, make sure that the post is the title is catchy. Now, have you ever driven past a newspaper stand and you notice that you didn't budget to buy newspaper, but you just saw one captivating headline and you made up your mind to find out what actually happened, okay? And maybe, to find out what happened because the title is so captivating. So now look at this. If you want to create a post, you basically need to put in the title of the post. Now, what title do we use? This is just an example. You can use any title of your choice, but let's say you want to say how to design an e-commerce website for free. Like everybody wants to find out, wow, so you mean we can design e-commerce website for free? Now this is just an example, okay, of a post. Just make it catchy. It could be how to make money online. It could be how to do something, so long as it's going to address someone else's problem, okay? So if you do this, now let's say in 2022 or whatever it is, I don't know, but just make sure that now if you put in 2022, somebody reading this post is going to know that this is the latest way, the current one, not an outdated information, because this post could also be posted 10 years ago, okay? So it's possible, and nobody wants outdated information, okay? So but if you put this in 2022, that is going to help, okay, in that way. Now this is like your title of the post. The next one is going to be the content of your post. Now to get the content of your post, of course, whenever you want to post something, you already know what you want to post. You must have written that post, somewhere, or whatever it is, as the case may be. So in this scenario, I don't have anything in mind. I'm just trying to explain to you. So I just want to use a dummy text, so that I'll just use it for demonstration purpose. So I go to this website just to grab a text, from this website for demonstration purpose. So I copy this. So I return back here. I needed to write some posts because I don't have anything in mind. I'm copying just empty text. Now for you to do that, just click on this plus button if you want. Otherwise, you could just paste it directly somewhere here. Place your cursor here and Ctrl V. Now, if you are not familiar with this, excuse me, please. Alright, so this is we just want to assume that this is a post, okay? Now, if you copy and paste the post, if you feel you are not familiar with this WordPress interface, you can just go to your normal Microsoft Word. Now, create whatever you want to create, copy it, come here and paste it. But if you are okay with this interface, some people don't just understand what's going on here. But it's just simple, okay? It's more like Microsoft Word, okay? Now, if this is your text, if you want to align it to the middle or to the right or left, you just click here. You can see that this is middle alignment, left alignment, and right and left alignment. You can bolding your text if you want, like this. Okay, that's basically you need to select what you want to bold. Okay, like look at this one, and you can bolding it if you want, you know, like this. So whichever way, let me Ctrl Z because I really don't want to do that. Yeah, so that's what I want to do next. Alright, so now let's assume that I want to add link to a selected text. Let's say I want to add link to this scramble, this one, you know. So, and for me to add link, I must have known the link that I want to redirect it to. Let's say I want, whenever somebody click on this scramble, the person should be taken to Jumia website. I don't know. So whatever it is. So I'll highlight the place I want to link, and I'll select this one. Can you see link? If you can't see that link, just Ctrl K. Alright, so if I want to link a particular word or whatever it is, or headline, you want to insert link. This is how to do it. You first of all highlight the word you want to link. Okay, let's say we want to link this whole word, this one, or maybe you want to link this typesetting. Can you see this? You highlight it this way, and this is going to pop up for you. Just in case it doesn't pop up, you Ctrl K for link. Can you see if I hover my mouse on it, you see Ctrl K for link. Now, just in case it doesn't come up. Alright, but since it's here, you select this one because we want to link it. And they're asking you now, you should put in the text, the link that you want it to be redirected to. Let's say you want it to be redirected to jumia.com.ng. So you just type the address of Jumia, https, alright, something like this. So jumia.com.ng, that is it. Okay, and you hit enter. It's done. So you can see that the color is changed. Can you see that? And if I put my mouse on it, it's different. So it means it has been linked. Now, what if I want to bring in image or video? I place my cursor here and I hit enter. It means I want image to be something next. Okay. Now, for me to put image here, you can just click on this small plus icon here and select image. Can you see this image? Now, there are a lot of things here just for you to search. For example, if I want video and there's no video here, I'll just type video. Can you see video is here for me? Now, it depends on whatever you are looking for. Just search for them. Okay. So, because I want image, I know that image is here already, but just in case you can't find image here, you basically need to just put image. Can you see it now? I select this one because this is the one I want. Now, if you have your image uploaded into this website already, you can use it. But now remember, we have not put any image here before. So I will click on upload because I don't have any image on this website. Okay, I need to upload a new image. But at this point, you must have known which image you want to use. It's already set. Okay, ready for usage. So I click on upload. I don't know where, I don't have any image, but I think I will just pick a random image for this tutorial. Okay, so I'll go to my desktop and see if I have images. So let me make them large. Alright, so I have this image. Alright, so let me use one of this image. Okay, let's say I want to use this iPhone. Open. It will be uploaded here. But remember, this can be any image. Okay, so I'm just using this as an example. Maybe, yes, image that is linked to your topic. And the importance of this image is that it's going to retain people on your website. Now, you can just put yourself in their shoe, people reading articles on your site. You know, on Facebook, when you have a long extended post, it's going to be boring. You are interested in what they are talking about, but you don't have the energy to read all. So you just skip it. Okay? But when you see image, it's encourage you. When you read small, you look at the image, you are encouraged, you keep reading. And you scroll again, you see another image, you keep reading until you finish it. Or you see video. But if you just plain text, you're just going to be bored and leave it. So that is the way, just do that. Now, if this is related to this image, for example, then maybe this is the right image to use, okay? Now, whenever this person reads for a while, let's say you are reviewing iPhone 13 Pro Max or something, okay? And the person look at this and say, wow, oh, okay, so this is a image, and look at it and continue reading, whatever it is. Then let's say, let me paste text again here. Okay, no, sorry. Alright, so I'm done with the image. So if I want to place text again, I can just put text. And let's say I want to put video somewhere here. I'll click here and I will type video here, right? Okay, I can just put YouTube if I want, but I just select this one. And I can upload video if I want, but it's not a good practice. Don't upload video to your website. Okay, create your YouTube channel, upload it to your YouTube channel, and grab the link so that I just use it. Alright, so I assume that we have uploaded video to YouTube, and I just click on this insert URL, isn't it? So I select this one, and they're asking me to paste the URL of my video. So instead of using this option, what I will just do, I will remove all of this. I will just cancel everything. Instead of, let me put video. You see this YouTube, I will use this option instead of using this video. Do you understand what I mean? So I select this one, So this one will give me a direct link of YouTube. Where is it? Okay, remove this one. So I will also remove this one. So I click here, I select this one. So I'll just go to YouTube. I assume that I have a video, I have my YouTube video here already. So I'll grab the link, right? The video link. Alright, so I will just pretend as if one of these videos belong to us. Okay, now the video you want to embed, we have already uploaded it to YouTube. It's a simple process. When we get to YouTube channel creation and monetization, you will know. Okay, so now you just grab one of these videos. Let's assume that this is a video. Okay, I click on this video as if I want to play it, and you see that there is a link here. Can you see this link? Alright, so I click on this link, I copy this link like this, I return back to what I was doing, I paste the link here, and I click on embed. Okay, so it's coming up, I think it's a network. Alright, so you can see that the video is here. So the network is a bit slow. So like that. So now if once the video come up, you see the video here. Alright, so now whenever somebody click on this video, it doesn't take them to YouTube. Just play here as if you have uploaded it to your website. So it's better than uploading 2 GB video to your website. So it is better for YouTube server to bear the weight instead of your website. Yeah. Mm-hmm. There could be need for you to link something, just in case. I'm just assuming different things. There is no specific thing I'm doing here. Just in case you want to do something, there could be need for you to link something. I just show you how to do it, just in case. I show you how to make the linking. Look at the linking. If I want to link this printing to that video, I know the link of the video. I copy the link of the video, so I have it. So I just highlight this printing. I select this place. I just paste the link, which is a video link. I click on enter. That's all. It depends on the link you want. What? Okay, so I didn't understand her question, but let me assume that if I want to link this, I will highlight the place. Are we there? I select this place, which is link. I paste the link. Now, this link can be google.com, anywhere you want them to go, that's all. You already know the link. Copy it, paste it there. If you don't highlight the word, how? It is only when you highlight the word that you define where you want to link. No way. I created a link before now. I went to YouTube. I pretended as if I wanted to watch this video. And I said I grabbed the link. This is the link. It is because I want people to go to this video. I copied the link of the video. If I want people to go to Google, if you want people to visit anything that is online, that thing already has a link. For example, if I want people to go to my website have a link. I gave you the link to my website yesterday as this is the link to my website, so I know it. Look at it. I just copy this one like this and I paste it. Yeah, that's all. Can you see? It means if I want to link this, I want to link it here now. I have copied the link already. I'll just go into this link like this and I'll Control V and it's pasted. Can you see? I really don't know how to do this more than this, but I think you just need to copy your link from anywhere. Links, yes. Except if they don't exist somewhere or you don't know the link. If you don't know the link, go find the link, right? Yeah, until when you get the link, then you can paste it. So, for example, if I want somebody to read an article about Obama, I go and get the article from wherever it is. Copy the link. There's a link address that link me to where the article is. I would do my research, find out the article, get the link, copy the link. Then, so yes, those are the references. All right, let's proceed, please. So that's all. You click on publish. That will be all. Now once you publish it and it's published successfully, let's see if it's going to be published successfully. Alright, it's published, and if I want to visit this site, yes. Okay, for some reason this is not publishing. They say we are offline. It means my network is bad. So anytime we come online, it's going to be published.
So what's like maybe you can run down and do the revision from the caption.
Yeah.
From how to press now, you get to new. Press new to happy. And the headline, then you get to the body. And the body now, that is where you
Okay, I said start with the link. Now this is not even part of the design. I'm just trying to explain everything to us. I want to just go into details. Okay. Now I don't think we need to waste time here, because this is not even part of our job that we need to do. The main thing we need to do is not even here. Okay. So as we proceed, you are going to know more. Like you are really going to know more. I think this is the highest explanation I can give to this thing. Now I'll publish the post. The network is back, and I'll publish it. And let's view the post and see. Okay, let's view the post. So I'll just click somewhere. Alright. So you can see that it's working. This is the title of the post. This is the content of the post. This is the image we posted. And this was a YouTube video. If I click on it, it doesn't take us to YouTube. It's all playing here. And this is the comment section where somebody can just type comment and click on post. So can you see that? Yeah, you can turn it off if you want. Okay, and you can leave it on. So I'll show you where to turn it off and where to leave it. Okay, so let's return back to our dashboard. And I think that is all about the post section. You could also categorize your post if you want. Alright, so now let's move to image. This was a post we created, and if you keep creating, you have more posts in that manner. Are we together? So now this image section is where, if you click here, this is where all the media files are stored. You remember we put in video and we put in media is where all the images and video media files. When somebody say media file, you should know them already. Images, just like somebody say graphics, all the graphics, the Word document, look at it. We put something in it. But that video, we didn't put in video. We only grab a link of a video. So the video is not here. It's in YouTube, right? So that's why we are not seeing the video. But if you upload the video, it's definitely going to be shown here. So all the picture, the documents, they are all going to be here, okay, in the media file. You can also add. Look at the add button, you can add, and they are all going to be here. Alright, so the next one is pages. Websites are made up of pages. Look at this website. All these things you are seeing here, they are web pages. Okay, now to create these web pages are very simple. How do you create web pages? You simply come on your dashboard here, hover your mouse under pages, you will see all pages and add new page. Let's click on add new page so that you see how pages are created. So if I click on add new page, I can just create this page and call it home, right? Once I put my title, can you see what I'm doing? Publish it, it's done. It means the home page is created, as simple as that. I return back. Okay, I click on add new again. Once I click on add new, I can put about us. A website have home, about us, contact us, our services, whatever it is, depending on the kind of website you are creating. So I can just put an about like this, publish it, publish, and it's done. Are we there? Alright, so that's all about the page. Network is gone again. Mm-hmm.
Was it exist there already or how
Dashboard is your back end. It's already there. That was where we log into. You know, we say when you type your domain name /wp-admin, it takes you to your dashboard, which is your back end, the back end of your website, the place you do all your design from.
that is where it's that is what the dashboard
Yes, yes. So your back end is also called your dashboard. So let's log. The network is just something else. Who is using the? Okay, we have used this Glow already. Who is using Airtel?
there are these programs that do what on I mean that I always show but videos there you see a lot of things you say those programs outreach and they always include great dashboard.
This is the dashboard you are seeing here. Okay. This is right. Your dashboard is your back end. Yeah. Okay, your own is working. Okay, so let's be asking questions then, since as the network is still fluctuating. Yes. I don't know. You can control print screen. There's print screen option on your screen, on your dash, on your keyboard. So you can print screen. All right, it's back. But you can also use a different method. For me, if I want to screenshot, I have an extension that I use. Look at my cursor. The extension is here. This one. I just click on it like this, and it will ask me to drag where I want to screenshot. Can you see? And I'll just drag it. It's a Chrome extension. The name is it just the name is screenshot. If you go to that web.chrome and you type screenshot, you see them there. It's free. Alright? So you can screenshot whatever you want to screenshot. Okay, so this is the dashboard, which is the back end of your website, like this. So we were trying to explain pages, we are done. So comments. This is a comment section. You know, I just posted one comment that does not make sense. I type a comment and look at it here. You know, I am the admin, and this was what I typed. Alright? So now in this comment section, anybody can trash this comment or spam this comment. Anytime you spam someone, are we together? If you click on spam, just in case someone insult people at the comment section, if you are blogging, you will see that a lot. Okay, when you make a post, maybe a controversial post, somebody will just, start insulting, like people are quarreling on the comment section, something like that. So you notice that somebody is fond of insulting people, you can just spam that person. Now, whenever you do that, whenever that person posts any other comment, nobody will see it. Okay? Yeah, so nobody will see it. Then only you and the person will be seeing the comment, alright? Then you could also trash comment, that is delete comment, alright? You can also edit or approve or reply comments. So whichever way you want it. Now the next one is appearance section. This is where you can put in your plugins. This plugin section, you can install plugin. I'll show you how to click. If you want to install a plugin, you click on this add new plugin like this, and you type the plugin you want to use. Let's say you want to use a contact plugin, so you just type form or contacts. Let's say you type contacts. Now, do you see this? Now, once you put contact, all of these are contact plugins. Alright, this is contact form 7. This is contact form by WP Forms. This is a contact form plugin. There are so many. Alright, now how do you know which plugin to use? Alright, to know which plugin, because these plugins are doing the same thing. You are not meant to have two of them. You are meant to just have one. Because if you have two, they might be contradicting themselves. Two plugins or three plugins doing the same thing. So it is ideal you have just one. Just pick the one you prefer to use. Now, let's assume that you want to know which plugin to use. Now, if you want to know which plugin to use, judge them by their reviews and their number of installations. Now, these two are quite very popular. This one is 5 million plus active installation. This one is also 5 million plus active installation. This one was last updated 7 hours ago. This one was last updated 2 hours ago. Okay? Now, you are trying to figure out which one. You are new here. Okay? You don't know which one to use yet. So you want to take your decision, which one is best for me to use. Alright? So now, to do that, this one have 4-star review. This one have 5-star review. So this one is like maybe more popular. Okay? Now, at the same time, this review are true customer satisfaction. People that are satisfied. Say, look, I rate you 5 star. Some people say, no, I give you 2 star, like that. So if you have more people giving 5 star, it means there's something about that plugin that is special, right? Yes. So this one have a lot of installation, but they have 4-star review. This one have a 5-star review. Okay. Let's see the review right up. This one have almost 2,000 review. Can you see this? And this one have 11,000 plus review. So this is more popular. So I click on install. I've made my decision already. Are we there? So the network is fluctuating again. So if you click on this place, like if you want to install this one, just click on install. So we did click on install and we are waiting for it to get installed. The network is gone. Yes, activate it please, because it means that has been installed successfully. Yeah, I'll show you other plugins, don't worry. I'll show you where you will need to buy your plugin, and when you can see use, there are free plugins and there are paid plugins. Okay, now there are some plugins that are 100% free, like 100%. Now in that case, if you need to use that plugin, there's no need to buy because it's all good. Okay, but there are some plugins that they are good, but they give you access to 40% of the each functionality. So in that case, you will just, if you are working for a client who has paid you, it is ideal you buy a full version plugin so that who you will know, because there are so many things you can't do. Yeah, some are just 20%, some are 80%, some are 90%. So you will know clearly for yourself. All right, so let me proceed. All right, so you can see that that plugin was actually installed. It was our network. Now the network is back again. So I click on activate, just the way you have. Okay. Now once I click on activate, this is going to be activated. The WP funds is going to be activated for us. All right, you can see that welcome to WP funds. And in this place, you see that this is a step-by-step tutorial on how to use WP funds. Now these guys have done an amazing job, okay, to teach you. Even if you are a novice and you don't have a teacher close to you, if you click on this link, this video here, you'll be able to see how to use this WP form. So it's so simple to use, and it's just a simple drag and drop method, okay, and you will see it clearly for yourself. All right, so now, but I will not go into that now. I will come back to this later. So how do you install theme? For you to install theme, hover your mouse under appearance, click on themes. Are we there? Now once you click on themes, you will see that this is a current theme that the website is using, which is called the 2020 theme. This is a very ugly theme. All right, this is a theme that gave us this design. Let me show you. Yesterday we agreed that theme is just like the appearance of your website. Now look at the theme. It is the theme that gave us this design. So if you have a better theme, the design of the website is going to look better. All right, so I will need to change it to something else. I'll show you how to do that. So click on add new. Once you click on add new, you will now type in the name of the theme we want to use. So the name of the theme we want to use is called Astra. Okay, in case you are there before me, just type Astra. My network is having issue. Astra is spelled as A-S-T-R-A. Are you there? Just write it down if you are writing, or if you are there, you can just type it. No, just wait. My network is bad. Okay, we said earlier that for you to import your favorite sites, you just need to click on this Astra option. Now, when we click on this Astra option, it took us to this interface, right? Yes, so what we need to do next is to, can you see this image here? Just under this image, you see this link, install importer plugin. I'm not talking about this one. I'm talking about this. Install importer plugin. Click on it. All right. So once you click on it, you see that something is getting installed and activated. All right, just be patient and wait for it. Alright, so it has taken us here. Scroll down under this video, you will see a link here. Build your website. Can you see this link? Please, I want you to disregard this this stuff. Look, this is what I'm talking about. Click on this link. Build your website. Disregard the video, please. Like this. Now, once you click on that, build your website, you'll be taken to this interface where you need to select the page builder you want to use. Now, the Astra team support these 3 page builders: Block Editor, Elementor, and Beaver Builder. So you can choose any page builder of your choice, but I think the simpler page builder here is Elementor. Okay, Elementor is the most popular page builder, and it's also very, very user friendly. Okay, so select this one, the middle one. Okay, now once you select Elementor, you notice that the site will start loading for you. Now, this site you are seeing here, each of these images you are seeing here are already made website. Okay, now this is not just like a website that you are going to use as your own. No, this is just like a. Now, the reason why these sites are here is just because to simplify the process for you. Let's assume that you want to build an e-commerce website. There are e-commerce websites here already that you just import. Then you now start seeing the features that you don't want. You take them off. Then you keep the features that you like. Okay. Then you add extra features. And if for obvious to save your time, all of this website you are seeing here has been set up properly. Okay. Now they want to save you the time of like doing this, setting up the menu, setting up this individually. So now you have already made website. Now you take off the things you don't need and you keep the ones that you need, and you add extra features that you need, and you just make it perfect, the kind of website you want, and you go along with it. However, if you don't like the design of any of the websites, then you can build your own all from scratch. Okay, so the options are up to you. Some people don't have the time to start from scratch. You just start from an existing template, add 1 or 2 things, remove 1 or 2 things, and they are done. And some persons, look, this is not to their taste, so I will also teach you how to do both. Okay, so let's proceed. At this point, let me ask us a question. What kind of website do you think we should design? Please, just 2-3 people should just give us one suggestion. 1 or 2 suggestions, so that I'll go with one. Somebody say portfolio website. Any other person? Restaurant. Okay. Any other person? Printing. Okay, printing. The transport website. Alright, so what? Marketing, e-commerce. Okay, so I think I need to take decision by myself. Okay, so that it will not be biased. So the decision, because I don't want to go with printing, neither do I want to go with e-commerce, it will be like a biased decision. So let me just take a decision. Alright, now whatever I'm going to decide right now, let's just do it for the sake of this class. Okay, now if you know how to do it, obviously you'll be able to do any other one, okay, by yourself. So even if you have the intention of building an e-commerce website or a portfolio website, now whatever I'm going to demonstrate here, the same process goes for all of them. Okay, so let's continue. I will just pick one of these. Let me say, now these are too many. I think there are almost 200 websites here, so I will just search for what I want. Let me say nutrition. I know nobody mentioned nutrition, right? Yeah, so this is basically a nutrition kind of. Alright, let me see what I have. What? Okay, die. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I think nutritionist. I don't know. My network is fluctuating. Okay, so let me just pick anyone. I don't know. It's not loading. So we just need to. All of them are websites. So you can see network is gone. The first one. Okay. I want to test if the network is still there. Okay, it's working. So let me return back here. Let me just pick the first one here because this is closest to what I search for. So I select this one. Alright, so the network is bad, but if the network was good, the site is supposed to load here for us to see. Alright, but we are not going to wait for it to load, so we know that it's supposed to load. So I scroll up and I click on continue. This is the process, please. Okay, for any website you want to create using this TWP, using this Astra thing, this is the process. Okay, you can see that it has loaded because network is back. Alright, so I click on skip and continue. Now, for any reason, if I want to change the color of this site, when you are designing website for clients, at times you ask them of their color, isn't it? There are some churches or schools, or they have their color. Yeah, the organization that have their color. So, and at times when you design website for such an organization, they will just say that, but this is not our color. So why don't you ask us of our color? And at that point, because they pay you to do that, you really need to go and edit everything back to their color. Yes. So at that point, I will suggest that whoever you want to design website for them, ask them of their color, okay? So that you will just start with that. Now I want to assume that everything is good here. What if I want to change color? Let's say my client's color are sky blue. I select sky blue. Can you see what I just did? Okay, so you see that all the buttons are changed to, if there is yellow, for example, I click here, you see that the buttons are changed to yellow. Can you see what I'm doing? Alright, so in that manner. So but I'll return back to the default because that's how to do it. Okay, now you could change your color if you want. I've shown you how to do it. Now the font size, you can also change your font size if you want, but everything is good here. So I click on continue. Once you click on that continue, you'll be taken here. Alright, click on skip and continue. Now at this point, you may want to put in your your first name, your work email or your email, and any of this, but this is not required. Okay, so just scroll right down to this place. Let me move this a bit. To this place, click on submit and build my site. Click here. Now once you do that, the site building process have started. Can you see? It's importing that site. Remember, when we preview that site, the site we had before, this is how it was looking so bad. You saw it yourself. Okay, so but we are going to have a new site any moment from now. It's still uploading. This is just going to take like half a minute for it to upload, depending on the speed of your network. Okay, I click on continue. Yeah, then the next one was skip and continue. Your lower left hand side. I've already passed there, so I can't go back because I'm importing things already. Alright, so you can see that the importation process was cancelled. There was an error, right? So now, many times you are bound to have this kind of error. So you don't need to be discouraged. Just you can see this place. You say click here and we will try again. Alright, keep trying until it works. Alright, so this takes us to where we were before now. When you click on that continue, it will take you here. Then click this place and it will start importing. I think the network is gone or something. Yes, you import. Yes. Now there are lots of sites there. So let's assume that you want to build a barber shop kind of website. You can just import the barber shop website. But remember, you must not import. The reason why we are saying that you do this importation is just because we are just starting, so that you don't get overwhelmed by the small starting, and you get discouraged. But when you just import, you have it. You could literally edit everything to your taste, and I also teach you how to do it all from scratch by yourself. But if we are just relying on building from scratch like now, it's going to be a bit discouraging, because you spend, yes, the importation just do almost all the work for you. Then you build on the already existing templates. You add and remove whatever you don't want here. So this network, man, the experience with system at all. Of course, you know that the screen resolutions are not the same. So there is no way that is going to be the same. Desktop have the same screen like this. So whatever I'm doing here, you have the same experience with using your desktop. Alright, so I think there was something I did that was not captured in the in the video. I was not recording it. So I want to just stylishly repeat it, okay? Yes. So I want to quickly do something, please. Just wait. Let me show you what I'm about to do. Now, once you click on skip and continue again, submit and build your site. Now, at this point, you will see that it will start installing all the required plugins and themes for that website that you want to import. Okay. Now, this is going to take for a while. Maybe it just depends on the strength of your network, basically. So if your network is strong enough, it's going to be, the process is going to be easier and faster. But if your network is bad, it may take a while, maybe up to 5 minutes or 2 minutes as the case may be. Alright, you can see that the process is almost finished. It just took us few seconds. Something still went wrong. Alright, so it's done. So you can see that, congratulations, the site has been imported. Okay. Now, since the site has been imported now, let me show us something. Alright, so our site has been imported. Now, before now, the site was looking, something like this. Let me show you. Like this, isn't it? But if we refresh this website, now it's going to turn to that website you imported. Alright, let's try it and see. So, it has been imported already. So if I refresh like this, and let's wait for it. Our network is what I will do now, I'm going to remove all those duplicate pages. So I will return back to my dashboard. Now to return back to your dashboard from here, you just need to click on this small icon here. Look at this one. Exit to dashboard. Can you see that? So click on it. And it will take us to our dashboard. Now another way to go to the dashboard is just to remove all this link and leave it at, this is your domain.com/wp-admin. We say that this is a link that takes us to dashboard. You still remember that? Yeah, so if you do this and you click on enter, it will take you to your dashboard also, apart from clicking on this place. Alright, so here we are in our dashboard. Now that we have imported our favorite sites, what do we need to do next? We need to style this site to suit our need. Of course, I don't like these images are not your client image. This write-up are completely off point, isn't it? Yeah, so you just need to personalize this website to suit what your client wants. But before I do that, I want to remove all of these duplicate pages. So I return back to my dashboard. I will go straight to pages. Can you see this? I click on all pages. Now look at these pages. They have duplicates. So I will cancel okay, it's even in 3 places. This one is okay. I created one. So I will tick mark all the pages I want to cancel. I want to delete. I will delete the first one and this one. Then for the blog, I'll delete the first one, this one, even this one. So those are all the duplicate pages. I've selected all of them. Now I will go under this bulk action. Can you see this place? I select it this way and I click on move to trash like this. And once I do that, I click on apply. Now if you click on apply, that action is going to be executed. And let us view our page again. Let's refresh this. Now you can see that all those duplicates are gone. Alright, so we have home page, about us page, program, success story, blog, and contact us. So everything is fine now. But for me to have this site, it means I have intention of building maybe I'm a nutritionist or I'm a nurse, okay, or I just want to showcase myself or whatever I'm doing. All right, so now I want us to liken this person to be a nutritionist or something, okay, a dietitian or a trainer, like a yoga professional or something. All right, so let's just try to picture who this website will be for, so that we'll be focused. Let's not just be talking about everything. Now let me picture this person as a yoga professional, something, or maybe somebody who do workouts. You want to be teaching people how to build muscles, or teaching people how to be fit or something. So let's just be focused in that manner, okay? So that we'll know that this is what this website is all about, so that we'll have more focus. Now that we have known that maybe this website is for a client that is into fitness, and all of that. He gave us this website to design, and we decided to import this one for the purpose of editing it to suit what the person wants. Okay, so we will start to edit this website page by page. How many pages do we have here? We have the home page, about us page, program. So we have 6 pages all together. Now you will need to picture whether these pages we have here is in line with what your client wants. If everything is fine for your client, then there is no need to add additional pages. However, if you need to add 1 or 2 more pages, I showed you how to create pages earlier. So you could also add additional pages if you want. Okay? Now, but I want to assume that these pages are just what our client needs. Alright? Then, because I've already shown you how to create pages, so you should know how to create additional pages if there is need for that. So I will liken this, the owner of this website to be a gym professional or somebody who is a fitness person, and he's teaching people who are overweight how to be fit, how to do exercise, how to build muscle, maybe. And because he's a professional, he wants to also make money from his platform. So he decided to build this website about himself, all the things he has done and all the program that he's going to walk you through. Okay, so he has already programmed everything on this website. So now how do I go and edit this website to suit my client? Simple, now that I've imported it. I will edit this website page by page. I will first of all finish with the home page. I will move on to the About Us page. Now, in whichever manner, you can also start from Contact Us page, whichever way, okay? Depends on your own way of doing things. Now, for me, in this training, I am going to start with the home page. Are we together? There are 2 ways of going about this. You can edit from the front end. You know this is the front end, right? Yes. You can edit your page, your website from the front end. You can also do it from the back end. Let me quickly show us how to do it from the back end, because people that are using phone might not be able to use this front end editor. Okay? Because let's assume that this is how it is. You know, this is how it is on phone. You know, so where is the top bar that you are going to be editing? It's not here. It's not visible. But if you are using a laptop, you see that this is Edit with Elementor. Can you see this? Yes, it's visible here. So for people who are using phone, I think you have to go to the back end to do your editing. However, people who are using Mac or Windows or computer, you can just use the front end editor, which is simpler and straight to the point. So let me quickly cover for people that want to edit from the back end. You basically need to come to your back end here and select pages, right? And you'll be here. Now it depends on which one you want to start from. Alright, so in my own case, I say I want to start with the home page. So I hover my mouse on the home page. Can you see this one? And you see Edit with Elementor. So in my own case, I'll open it in a new tab. But you can click direct if you want. I always want to open it in a new tab. And once you do that, we will wait for Elementor to load. Now Elementor is a WordPress page builder, and it's very simple to use, and it is beginner friendly, it is user friendly, and if we start to use Elementor, you will like it. Alright, so you can see that Elementor has loaded, and this is the website. We just edited, we clicked on edit. Look at it. You know, we were trying to edit the home page, and we say edit with Elementor. Once you click that, it's going to take us to this interface here. Alright, so now on your left hand side, this is the Elementor editor, website page builder. Okay, now with this Elementor page builder, you can build any web page of your choice. You can beautify it, you know, you can delete it, you can just do almost everything you want. Okay, and a lot of customization here that you can do. And this version of Elementor we are using right now is a free version of Elementor. And you can also get the pro version if you want. Okay, the pro version is $50. Okay, $50 is like almost 25,000, or I think 27,000 naira. Okay, Now, so I think in that package that they are giving to you, I think there is Elementor Pro there. I'm not sure, but I think so. Okay. So, and it means that have helped you to skip buying stuff for, Elementor for 25,000 naira or thereabout. So now let us edit this homepage with Elementor. How do we do it? We are here in the Elementor page builder. Before we start the editing, I just want you to focus your attention here. This is the widget section. This is where all of these are called elements. Okay, they are also called widgets. Okay, now the reason why it's called Elementor because it have a lot of elements. Okay, and these elements are used for different purposes. Now, like this one is the inner section element. This is a header widget, image widget, text, video, button, divider, spacer, form, Google map, icon. There are so many. Look at them. Alright, so for different purposes, and I'm going to teach you how to use almost all of them. Okay, so I think that's all you need to know about this for now. Now, to edit this page, I will need to take it section by section. So pay close attention now. I can start from this one, to this one, to this one, to this, this, in that manner. So let's do it. I want to start with this. Now, to do this, anywhere you want to edit, you basically need to select it. The reason why I want you to understand the concept of this of designing with Elementor. If you're able to understand the concept, I don't necessarily need to edit all of this for you to understand. But if you know how it works, you can edit any web page. Now, this is how it works. Anywhere you want to edit, you basically need to click on that spot. And whenever, for example, if I want to edit this write-up, I'll click on it. And immediately I click on it, there are options at my left-hand side immediately. Do you see that? Hello? Are we still together? Alright, so I will return back again. Let me repeat what I said. For example, this is this name. If I want to edit this name to my personal name, look at what I will do. I will just click on that place. Once I click on that place, I will have option here on where to edit it. Look at it. I click here like this, and I see option. Look at that name. Do you see that? And I can edit it. If I want to edit this one, I click here, and I see options where I can always edit it. Can you see that? If I click on this image like this, I see option. This is the image. I can remove the image. I can bring it back. Look at it. I can take it off, and it's gone from here. If I Control Z, it's back. Do you see that? So now, I just want you to know that the basic idea behind this editing with Elementor is you picking it one after the other and change it to look like what you want. Are we together? So let's start doing that right away. I'll start with this one. I'll click on it. I see options. Hello, I am nutritionist. Let me just change it to hello, I am what? We say what? No, we didn't say dietitian. We say bodybuilder. Okay, so we say. Okay, yeah, I think so. So we are going to say I am a trainer. Okay, so I don't know if I'm right. Is that the right training of? Gym master. Okay. Yes, gym instructor. Yes. I am. Okay. Thank you. Alright, so Now, whatever it is, we are not after accuracy here. We just want to continue, okay? So you can see that it is changed. It's changeable, right? Now, what if I don't want this color? Okay? I don't want this color. Now, before we go into any other thing, now anytime I click on anything here, you see that I have 3 different columns here: content, style, and advanced. Now, if you are able to understand what these things do, okay, you will just understand the whole concept. Now, look at this. If I click on this place, it is automatically under content, right? Yes. And this is a content. You can change it to whatever you want. We just change it now. And that is all about content. What if I want to change the color? I will go to style. Instead of this content, I'll move to what? Style. Because I want to change the color, the decoration, okay, of the text or whatever it is. So I'll come back here and I'll change the color. Can you see text color? Alright, so I can click here like this and change it to maybe, something like this. Do you see that? So the color can be changed, not limited to this. This is a color band. You can hover it to anywhere. Look at it. For the color, you go under style like this. And you see text color. Okay. Now the text color now is this one. But this is too light. But I'm just trying to demonstrate to you that the color could be changed, right? To any color of your choice. But there's something I want you to know. Okay. Now every color have color code. Now I'm not trying to say that you must remember every color code. Okay. I don't even know any color code. Okay. But just be aware that colors have color code. Now, in order for you to know that colors have code, now for this particular color we have now, this is the code. Are we there? Look at it here. Now, if I drag this color to red, you see that the code is changed. If I look at me, if I'm dragging, you can see that the color code is changing because the color is the code of the color is changing. Look at it. So it's a different code entirely. If I make it to be white, it's going to be hashtag FFFFFF. If I want it to be black, it's going to be hashtag 00000. Let me see. So drag it to be black. Look at it. Hashed 000 in 6 places. Alright? So be aware that every color has code. That is what is important now. Okay. Now, let's assume that this is a color I want to use. And I'm fine with it. Okay, so this is okay. This is the color I want to use. So now, and if I want to change the typography of this, let's say this is too small or too large or whichever way, I will come under this typography. Can you see this? Yeah, so I click here like this. And if you are conversant with Microsoft Word, you know what typography is. The font, isn't it? We have the font family, we have Montserrat, we have area, we have what? We have Lato, there are so many. If you are conversant with font, if you are into design, CorelDRAW, you know what we are talking about also. So now, you see this is a font family. This is a default, although the default font is fine, but it's just that I want you to be aware that you can also change the font, right? Let's change the font to a different font family and see. If I click on this place, I will have a drop down of the available font family. I have Tahoma, I have Area, I have Verdana, I have, so there are so many. Tiny Romance, like Microsoft, look at them. Okay? You can change to any font family, but let me change to one so that you see what will happen. If I go to Tahoma, it will change. Can you see that this was changed? Yeah, there was a slight change actually. Okay? But if I change it to these are Google fonts, so maybe this one. You see that the appearance is changed. Alright, so but I'll leave it to default so that it will work with the default font. But you see that it could be changed. Now I can also change the size of this font. I can put 12. You see that 12 is pretty small, but I can drag it back and front. Look at it. So have control. You have 100% control on how this phone should look. All right? Yes. Yeah. Everything can be gotten. So I remove them, and this is how it is. So now, if you want to change the weight of this, you can just click on this weight. You select. You can make it 900, okay, or default. So but the more you burden it, okay, so whichever one, although it's not very visible here right now, but all of these have effects on how the font is displayed. Now, anytime you are building your site, take cognizance of these three devices. Just know in your mind that the website you're about to design, 90% of the visitors are going to come through phone. Not everybody uses laptop, right? But almost 98% of the population use phone, right? Yes. So now, take cognizance of iPad users and mobile phone users. Don't just focus on computer. This is a computer view of it. This is a laptop view of it. Can you see? Now, if this is good and it's scattered on phone, it doesn't make any sense. So now let's go. Now for you to check whether it is responsive on phone or on iPad, you just come under this place, this responsive mode. Click here like this, and you see these three devices here. Select the middle one if you want to see how it look on iPad. This is how it's going to look. Can you see? Which is okay. Everything works fine. In my own opinion, is fine. So I also click on this mobile phone, and it still fine to me. Look at it. So it's not scattered. There are some situations that on mobile phone, this text is too large. Look at it. Large like this. Which does not make sense. So you just need to take it back, like this, which is fine. And I click on update. Now, anything you do, you update it. If you don't update it, the changes will not be saved. Are we together? Now, and if you're happy with this, that's okay. Then you take it back to the the desktop version. Now, it means I'm done with this. I'm trying to go section by section. Now, I move to this one. I'll change it to my client name, obviously. Let's say my client's name is Sunday James. Okay? Sunday James. Like this. Yeah. Yes. We don't know that person. So, this is our client. So, and I want to also see if it's good on tablet. Fine. It's okay. Now, whether it's also good on mobile phone. Good. You see that everything works fine. I said yes.
What I'm trying to do is, we are using phone for this exercise.
Okay.
Can we also do the same kind of testing for desktop?
No. You can't do testing for desktop on a phone. However, if your phone is in desktop mode, you can put your phone on desktop mode in your browser, and you make it landscape. You can do that. Then you can see the PC view of it. You can also see the iPad view of it, and you can also see the mobile view of it. But if your phone is in the mobile mode, it will only work for this one, like this. Yes. That is why we are almost always saying that laptop is one of the very important tools, okay, for this training. You really need a laptop, okay? Very, very important. Because now the work that you are supposed to do just 30 minutes here, you end up doing it for 2 hours or more with phone. And you have still not achieved any perfection, because there are a lot of things that are close and you can't find your way around it. Alright, so let's proceed. Now I've done this. I can also change the color of it. Now, how do I do that? I say, if you always want to change color, what do? You go under this style, and you go to this content like this, and where is it? Look at color. You You click here, and you know the color is actually white right now. So I can change it. Can you see what I'm doing? But I don't want to do that. I'll clear off the color. Sorry. I'll take it to be white, which is fine. But I'm only showing you that this is possible, right? Very, very possible. Now, this is going to be like the description about myself or the client, right? So I'm going to describe him. Remember, hello, I am a gym instructor or something. Sunday James is his name. And so, but you already know how to put it. Even if it's not looking good here, you know how to put it. So all we are interested in right now, how to edit things, okay? We're not looking at the accuracy of the sentence or whatever is there. Alright, so I click on this place. I already told us, now this is just a basic concept of this. Anywhere you click, there's going to be an option for editing, isn't it? Now, because I want to edit here, I just basically click there, and I see the same text is here, and I can write something else, okay, because that's not what I want to be there. Or I just copy something from whatever content my client gives to me, and I paste it here, and that will go for the description about him. I am not supposed to write about my client. He needs to write about himself and send it to me. I copy and paste, isn't it? Yeah, as simple as that. So you don't need to struggle yourself. Struggle trying to write about your clients. Now, yes, sure. Wants to be done, yeah. So now, this text you are seeing here is central line. What if I want it to be left aligned or right aligned? What do I do? You see, go under this style, and you see that this thing is placed on center. This is the alignment. The alignment could be left. Look at it. Just be watching this place. Now it's already aligned to the left, to the middle, to the right. Can you see that? And justify. Now if you know about all of these things, it's just the way Microsoft works. Okay? And that is it. You also know how to change the color. You know, this is the text color. You can change it to blue or to any other thing. Let's say to blue, although blue will not fit this background, but it can be changed. So let's return it back to white, which is fine. All right. Now I move to the next one, which is this one. They say get your free hormone balancing meal. Now maybe gym schedule. Maybe we change it to gym schedule or whatever it is. I'm not going to change it, but you should know what to write. Okay. But the thing is that you must not mandate yourself to provide every detailed information here. For example, if there is no need for this text, you just right click on it and remove it. You must not force a word into that place. If you notice as a professional, you look at things and you notice that, look, this thing is not supposed to be here, or we don't have any information regarding this, delete it. Okay? Only the one that is relevant. But if you feel that was an error, you Control Z and it's back. Okay? And you, which is okay. So you click on update. Now whatever you are doing, click on update. Now let's assume that I want to change this image. This is not my client's image. Alright. So my clients have already provided a very muscular image for me to show that he is really a gym instructor. Okay. So yes. So what I will need to do now is to just click on this place. You know, I have the option to remove this image now and replace it with my client's image. But before I do this, this is going to be very important, okay? Now you see that this image is properly fixed and is looking very professional. So the next image you are going to get, the image should be something that is professional looking, and it should be the same size and dimension. Okay, because if you put one small image now, it will just be hanging somewhere here. I don't know if you understand what I mean. If you put one small image, it will be hanging here, you know, and it will not cover up to this place. So you must find out what is the size and dimension of this image, so that whichever image you are bringing here should be as large as this one. How do we find out the size and dimension of this image? Click on this image. You will see the option to edit it here. Can you see? Now click on this image again, and you see the dimension of this image somewhere here. Yes, look at it. Size. The dimension, sorry, not size. So the dimension of this image is 564 by 700 pixels. So this is the dimension, very important, okay? So you must take cognizance of this dimension, so that whichever any image you are bringing here should have a corresponding, thank you, a corresponding dimension also. All right. So now, how do we do that? Basically, for you to do this right now, you will need the knowledge of graphic, where you know how to edit and resize images. Okay. But we have a shorter method that we usually introduce. So I will do that right now. I will open a website called Simple Image Resizer. Okay. So this website is very important because it can help you resize your images without you visiting CorelDRAW or going on Photoshop. So I just want to assume an arbitrary image that, as just pretending as if that image belongs to my client, okay? So I will pick an image, but because we don't have any image right now, I'll visit a site called so I've just forgotten. I've forgotten. So if I remember it, I'll return back. So now I'm going to use an image from my computer right now, but it could be just any image, okay? Pixel, thank you. All right. So one of it is pixel. Let's say pixel, basically pixels.com. Okay, Pixabay is another one. Pexel. I think I was trying to remember Pexel. So type pexels.com. This is where you get a free, royalty-free images. Okay. Now these images here does not belong to anyone. Nobody is giving you any copyright claim. Okay. Or nobody is going to sue you because you are using their images here. Okay. So anytime you want to create your website and you lack images, you can come here. Then another one is Pixabay, just like he said. Pixabay like this. Now this was what I was trying to remember. Pixabay.com. This is another one. Alright, so but I'll just focus on one of it so that I'll get the image I need. So remember, I want to get an image of what? Gym instructor, right? So I'll just type gym instructor like this. Or yoga. Okay, the instructor is, I didn't spell it well. In pexels.com. Pexels. Pexels.com. Alright. Now the network is bad, so the images are not loading. Alright. So let me just pick one of these. This is not necessarily going to be accurate the way we want it, but I just need to pick one so that I will not waste time deciding what image to use. Alright, let me pick this one because this person is like an instructor trying to coach this lady or something. So, and look at this download button. I just click here for demonstration purpose, okay? So, and it's going to get downloaded to my computer. If you're using phone, it's going to be downloaded into your phone, and you will resize that image and use it for on your website. But in our own case, we want to assume that your client has provided all of those gym pictures, images, and everything for you, okay, so that you could just use. Now, if your client has provided that, then all you need to do is just to return back to this simple image resizer like this. Now, this is taking time to load and download, so I will just skip all of this and return back here. Now, if you want to resize any image, like I said, I'll just use one image from my computer. Now, instead of this percentage, click on this dimension, this one. Please, not this one, this one. So select dimension like this. And you are going to pick the image you want to use. So select image like this. So click on this place, select image. So we know that the image we want to use is now these are not the appropriate image to use, but just since we can't get any image right now, let me just use this passport, okay? So I select this one and I click on, let me move this from here, open. Okay, that is done. But we need to check the dimension, just like we say, of this image, so that whatever we are going to put the same dimension here, you know, the width and the height, so that we'll get the exact dimension. So let's find out. So I click here. The dimension here is 564 by 700 pixels. Okay, now can you see this dimension now? So this is what we are going to be working with. So I'm working with this 564 by 700 pixels. So I return back here and I put this one, which is 554, right, by 700, like this. And can you see this resize button? So click here. All right, it's done. Now that image has been resized. Now we are pretending just to use this image. Otherwise, this is meant to be the image of your client, okay? The right image. Now, once that is done, you will see a little download button here. So click on this download button and the image. Now this image is not going to look good, okay? But you want it to be the same dimension, okay, with that image. So this is the image right now. So I right click here and I save it as something. So I will save it here in this folder. Now for any project you are doing, I want to recommend that you create a folder. Inside that folder, you will now have all the images or whatever you want to do for that particular project, so that you not litter your your screen with different images. Okay, so now I want to create a folder right now called gym website or something. Gym whatever. Okay, so whatever it is. So in my own case now, I just decided to name it gym website. So whatever it is, so I open it. So this image that I've resized is going into this. I don't want to copy images everywhere, so I want to be organized. So I open it in. I'm going to save it inside this gym website. So I paste it here, and it's done. So I can cancel this one. So I wait for it to get downloaded completely. All right, it's done. So I return back to my website here. All right. Now my purpose of doing this is to remove this image and bring in an image that will fit exactly to this space. So now that I've gotten an alternative image, I can just remove this one. You see that it's removed, right? So I will click on this choose image. The image I want to use is not here. So I'll click on this upload file like this. Choose file. I know where the file is. Remember, I created a folder called gym website. Where is it? Look at it. So I open it here, and this is the image I want to use. Select this image and click on open. Now just wait for it to get uploaded. Once it's uploaded, you will now need to click on this insert media like this. Now you wait for it and the image will be here. Now this image does not look good and it doesn't make any sense, okay? But we are just using it for tutorial purpose, okay? So that that is sorted out. So I will now move again. It means I'm done with that side. I move to the next one. Now this is like a slider gallery, all right, of images. Yes.
The exercise we did there, those first images we're just supposed to fill up the spaces left that the portrait or the image of the file.
Yeah, so the reason why we brought this image here was that the other lady there, we don't even know her. Your client is never going to accept that image is there. So you need to basically change it to your client's image or whatever image your Yes, it's supposed to be a bodybuilder image. We don't have it now. Yes. Yes. Yeah, if there are images that are not provided, of course your client should provide every image you need, but image that have the same size, you can't get it. You can get a corresponding size, and that's why we are here. You know, you were able to let me repeat what I did. I came to this simple image resizer. Okay, the network is gone again. So I defined the size that I wanted. I first of all went and got the dimension, the width, and the height of that image. So I will be able to get any size of image I want. Yeah. So if you define the dimension of the width and the height, and you resize it, it will be done. Yes. That will be done. So even if you are using a CorelDRAW or Photoshop, you should be able to do that. It's such a long process. Just go online if you have an active internet and just use this online tool to get what you want. So I think that is just what we are trying to say. Okay. So alright, so we have gotten an image, like we said, we have just used any image. So we'll move to the next section. Now, I'm not going to be editing all of this section because it's just the same process. Alright, so for this image you are seeing here, of course, you know you are seeing only one image at a time, but there are some images loaded there. That it means you can put as much image as you want, they will be sliding, right? So you basically need to click here like this. Now when you click here, you see that we have image carousel. Is it carousel or something? Okay. So and this carousel is loaded with some images. Now in this case, you just have 3 images. Look at them. Okay. So if you want more images, you say insert gallery. Okay, or add gallery. Now these 2 buttons function the same way. Okay. Now they function the same. Add to gallery or insert gallery. So if you don't want any of these images, you just remove them from here, and you can select like 5, 10, 2 or 5 or 3 images of your client trying to train someone, you know, something like that. But let these images almost be the same size. I'll show you how to resize an image already. So it means, let's say if I want to use these 3 images, they should be almost the same size. I can remove all of these images, look at them, and it's gone, right? And I can select other images if I want. So let me say this is one of the images I want to use. Okay, I put it here, and I can add more, right? Yes, you know there were 3 there, so I click here. So I have one image in this carousel, right? So if I want to add another one, I could pick from here, 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 this, this. Alright, that should be enough. So I insert. I want to remove this one from here, and I'll be working with this. But remember, there were just like 3 images. So, and I am happy with this. But if you want to put caption, you know, caption is just like something that explains what that image is all about. You can put your caption if you want, okay? But in this case, I don't want. So you click on insert, and it will be done. Let's wait for it. It's getting loaded, and it will start displaying here now. Okay, so and carousel means it will be sliding. Is that okay? And you can define it here that this slideshow is just 1, but I can make it 2 if I want, but it will really not make sense. Look at it. Can you see that? So it will be displaying, but I just want it to be 1, which is full screen. Fine. So, but you can see that the images that are displaying are shorter. I mean, they are not the same size. If you notice, look at this one is bigger. So make sure that the image that I'm going to display there are of the same dimension. I believe you understand what I mean. Now to change this one, click here again. You see that this is a write-up. You can change it if you want, you know, like that. I'm not going to go into that, but you know what to do already. Now I click on this one. See the write-up here. You can change the write-up, right, to any other thing of your choice. Okay, now this one is just like signature of this person. You must not get this, but you can also write your signature, alright, and upload it as an image. This signature was just an image. Okay, somebody wrote something, it was snapped and properly cropped on Photoshop or whichever graphic software, and it was uploaded on a transparent background. And look at it here. For example, if I write a signature on a paper, and I will just go to this website here called remove.bg, remove.bg, like this. It's the name of a website. This website is so powerful. It will help you remove the background of images. Okay. Now, for example, if I have an image, maybe I snap in this place and I don't like this image. I mean, this background, it will take it off for me. Alright. Remove.bg. Okay. Just like your website.co. It's also a website. Yes, it helps you remove the background image of your image or your photo, whatever it is. So let me test how this remove.bg works. For example, if I have an image, the image of you or any other image that you want to remove the background, you can just click on this upload image, okay, and it will take you to where your image is. Let me just pick one of these images that I have to remove the background. You know, this image here have a transparent, a white background, right? So I click here like this, I open it, and you will see that the background will be removed automatically. Can you see what happened? The background was taken off. You know, if you want to see the original image, look at it. It has white background. But if you come here, the background is what? Removed. So, if you just sign a signature on a paper and snap it, upload it the way I did, and you do remove.bg, the background will be taken off. All that your signature will just be there for you. You know, I'm just trying to tell you what happened here. you know, this. So, and the background of the signature is going to be removed, and you can just upload it as an image just the way we did, and it will be here for you. Now this button, okay, this is just a button. If you click on this button like this, you know, the write up on this button is no more. So you can say contact us if you want. You know, it can be changed, right? So contact us. Now, but whenever somebody click on this contact us, nothing will happen because it's not linked. Okay? So, but this website has a contact us page. So let us check the contact us page of this website and try to, okay, look at the contact us page of this website. Look at it, it's here. If I click on this contact us page, it will take me to the contact us. Which one? Yes, you can. No, with the same website. You can try it there. You can do it. Just try it and see. Yes, you can change it. I'll show you how to. I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so you know we're trying to open the contact us page. Now, if you open the contact us page, this is what you have. You have the contact us form. This is a form that somebody will just fill. And I think here was meant to be map or something. Okay, yeah, it's Google Map. Okay, so now, and this map is going to help in direction maybe to the person's shop or the gym location, as the case may be. So, but this contact us, you can just copy this contact us link like this. Now, you know, you right click on this contact us and you copy link address. Return back to Elementor here. Remember, you are trying to link this to contact us page. Two ways you can do that. You can, this is a link, this is a place you link it. Under this link, you take off the hashtag that is there and type contact. Now, once you type contact, you see that contact is here for you. You know, there was a page inside this website that is called contact. If you type contact, the page will come up. But there are some situations, you know, and you select the page immediately. So it means it's automatically linked here. But there are some situations where you type contact, but for some reason it doesn't come up. So remember, we copied a link from contact us page earlier. You can just come here and paste the link here. I don't know what is happening, but okay, paste. You see that the link is here. And once you're able to paste the link here, or just type contact and select it, they are doing the same thing, okay? Then you click on update. I want us to review, preview what we have done so far to see if we are really making any progress. Okay, my connection is lost, so the changes will not be saved for now. Alright, it is done. So now for us to preview this, let's try to see. I will click on this preview changes. Can you see this I button? You know there's an I button here. So click on that and just look at the screen. Look at the screen. Can you see my cursor? I say click on this I icon that is saying preview changes. So click on it like this and you will see a preview of what you have done so far. This does not look good, but we are just trying to know how to edit these things. Okay, now this was not what was here, but we changed it. I also changed this one, you know, like that. So, and you know, we linked this one to contact us page. It was no more that was there, isn't it? But we changed it to contact us, and I also link it to contact us page. So let's test it and see if it's working. I click on this place and wait. Now our network is bad, but you can see that it has picked the link of that contact us page. So it's actually supposed to redirect us to the contact us page, but the network is, I don't know why it's just coming and going, like basically coming and it's on and off. Okay. Hmm? It doesn't replace it with white. Yes, you see download. It's not white background. What you are seeing there's no background. It doesn't have background. It's not white. If you use it in something, it will be transparent. It's not black. It's not white background. I've used it before, and other people have also used it, so it's not. Yes, but it's not actually white. Yes. If you put it on a color background, you see that the background is actually removed. Okay, so let's return back to what we are doing. And I believe you understand the process now. The process is anywhere I want to change, like this one, I will just click on that place and I will look at my left. I will see the options for changing it. You see what I offer for good health. Look at it here, right? Yeah, so you can always change it. And whenever you change it, that is okay. Then you can also align it to the left, to the right, to the middle, whichever way you want that. Now, I'm not going to do that.
So how are we supposed to start this work? You know, this work is for one, just to tell you. So how are we supposed to start our own work from scratch?
I'm coming there. So I just want to, I can't be doing the two things at the same time. So, but I just want you to know the idea behind these things. Okay? So now, we have some images here. Look at these images. Now you will need to change these images all to your own client image, right? Okay, so you know what image is supposed to be here already. But before you bring in those images here, you should know that let those images be the same dimension, the way we did. So you select this image like this. Are we together? So you select this image, okay? Let me show you what I'm saying. Now to select this image, whenever you click on the image like this, and nothing happens. There's some situation when you click on images like that, nothing happens. Look at it. I click here. I'm expected to see option here to edit it. Look at it. I click here. Sorry. Control Z. Alright. So I click here, nothing happened. Okay? Here like this, still nothing. Nothing is going on. Now just hover your mouse on it properly and select this one. Is that okay? At times there's a pencil button just somewhere here and you click on it. So now for this image, once you click here, nothing will. What am I doing? Alright, so you basically need to click on this top left hand side corner like this. Your own case is going to be like this. Then select style and you will see the image. This is the image. Okay? Now click on this image like this and you see the dimension as 400 by 600. So all the images you are going to bring here individually are going to be on the same size, 400 by 600. Yes, I want to finish teaching you how to edit template before I teach you how to create your own. So I don't want to mix them up. So, okay, now you can see the dimension of this image. In order for you to get a more accurate video, an image, please stick around with this dimension. If you're able to do this same dimension, your website will look good. Okay? But if you bring in an image that is smaller or bigger, it's going to be distorted. So take note of that. Alright, so you already know how to resize the image and bring it in here. Okay, so I don't want to waste time there. Now to change this right up, click on it and you see it here and the the description here. So do the same thing for all of this and that will be all. Now these are like testimonials. People that have done attended your gym, his gym, and they have testified that this guy, his gene is legit and all of that. So you can just click here like this. You see all the write-up, whatever is here is changeable from here, and also here. You can click on this image if you want to change the image write-up. Look at it. Of course, you're going to bring another image of somebody who has probably attended your gym, okay, and he's saying nice word about you. Okay, but before you put any person's image here, ask for their permission in case it's your personal website. Some persons don't want to show up in anybody's website, okay? So because of their privacy. So you can also click here and you can change all the write-up by yourself. Look at them. So click here, change the write-up, change the image. Now for you to change this image is very simple. We have already explained that already. You click here like this, you see the image dimension. It will come up somewhere here. Okay, for some reason it's not coming up. That is the network. You can see that the network is fluctuating again. So I'll cancel it, but you know what to do. You know how it works already. Alright, so that is all about that. Now let's assume that your client have written a book. This must not be here, but we are assuming. If there is no need, I show you how to delete it. You can just right click like this, delete, maybe like this, delete, 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 and everything. Okay, delete like this. Okay, that section is gone. But if there is need, you Ctrl Z and have them back. Alright, let's say your client have written a book and your clients have just uploaded the image. This is not a full book, this is just the back cover of the book. And it's telling people that I have written a book or I have created a course on how to lose weight. A lot of people, like people that are very massive, they want to lose weight. And like some people, they want to gain weight. Some people want to gain muscle, some people want to lose muscle. So it depends on your problem. And if this guy is a specialist in that realm, definitely is going to help you out. So whatever it is that is telling you to buy, it could be an ebook, it could be an online course, it could be anything, okay? So in this case, we are looking at it as an ebook, and this ebook cover has been designed. Any graphic designer can do this, alright? So now let's say your client have provided this and say, look, put it here, and whenever somebody click on here, it's going to order this book. Are we together? It's going to order this book. So now you can just in case you want to replace your client's ebook cover here, just click here and you see the book. This is the dimension of the book, right? Then make sure that the dimension of the book is not far from this dimension, and that will be fine, okay? I teach you how to resize it from here, where I say you should upload whatever you want to upload by clicking this place, select image, right? Yeah. So what is this? Alright, so now if you have done that, if you have edited the size and dimension of this book, you upload it back, and maybe it's a new book and you just put it here. And if you feel that the book has white background around it, you know what to do already. You go to remove.bg, take off the background of the book, and everything will work fine, okay? Now, if you are used to CorelDRAW and Photoshop, they also have features where you can remove the background of images. Now, you can also use Canva. There's a website called canva.com. Okay, you could also remove the background of images using canva.com. Okay. Now, if you are good with that, that is fine. Then you know how to edit this write-up. And this order now, you can link it to the other page of your book. Okay. And you already know how to edit all of this. For this one, you click here, you see the image, you replace it, right? Yes. So let me select this image. I see the dimension of this image here. What is the dimension? It's still loading. It's supposed to show up here. Now, I can also replace the image with this image, but it just that, now, can you see what I'm saying now? You see that this image is larger. These ones are just like the same image, now the same dimension, everything lap, everything fall in place. But because I just pick this one from nowhere and bring it here, it's larger. Okay, we don't want that kind of inconsistency. Okay, so you just want to make sure that this image has a dimension. Click here, see the dimension somewhere here. It's not coming up because of the network, but you have seen the dimension before. You know how to get it. So you get the dimension, go to Simple Image Resizer, resize it, and come and replace it. So in my own case now, I will just Ctrl Z and have this one back. Okay. So you can also edit the write-up. I'll show you how to edit the buttons. You can just click on this button, change the write-up. Instead of read more, you can do contact us or whatever it is. Contact me. All right. Contact me, something like this. I showed you how to resize already. I say go to Simple Image Resizer, and put in the required dimension, like the length, the breadth of the image, something like that. So we did that. Look at what I say you should do. I say instead of selecting percentage, select dimension, this one. Now, once you have selected dimension, you see where you need to slot in the width and the height of the image. First of all, select the image. Let's say the image is, let's say this is the image, this one. You select this image like this. Okay, and the dimension. So for you to get the dimension, I say click here. Let's say this is the image you want to replace. Select this place. The dimension should come up somewhere here. For some reason, this is not coming up. Okay, now this is actually not the dimension. This is not the image I'm talking about. But you see the dimension of this image as 564 by 700 pixels. So if you get the dimension of that real image, that is this image, now you come to this place and put it as 564 by 700. I know this is not the right dimension of that image, okay? But this is how to do it, just because of your question. And you click on resize. Once you do that, you have resized that image to this dimension. Yes. Yes. Okay. So now, just in case your client does not have any of this feature logo, you can basically just delete it. Okay. You must not force it to be there. But if your client have this feature logo, you can just select this and bring them here. Okay. So, and that will be all for the home page. And you click on update. Now, this process you are seeing here is a very simple process, but because I'm trying to take my time to explain bit by bit, that's why it's taking a lot of time. Okay. So now let's assume that we are done with the home page and everything is fine. You click on cancel. But if you don't want to cancel it, just remove this link like this. Just make sure that what you have left is -admin. It will take you back to your dashboard. Alright, so I was trying to show you how to edit from the back end. Editing your pages from back end. Now, we edited this home page with Elementor. And so it means if you are done with that home page, you come back again, you do for contact us page, you do for each of these pages in that manner. And that is how to edit from the back end. Now let's also demonstrate how to edit from the front end. Alright. Now these are for people who are using their computer, okay, because this is more comfortable. So now I assume that we have edited the home page with Elementor, which is okay. Now it means I am done. We are happy with this home page. Everything look nice the way we want it. Now let's go to About Us page. So I'll open About Us page. Now the idea behind editing from the front end is that for any page you want to edit, you have to load that page. Is that okay? Now remember, I was done with the home page. I want to edit the About Us page. So I have to click on the About Us page first. That is step one, okay? Now whenever you click on that page and the page is loaded just like this, then you look up, you see Edit with Elementor, okay? Now if you click on this Edit with Elementor, it's going to edit that page that you have loaded with Elementor. It means if I'm done with this, I want to edit the program page with Elementor, I'll still go on Program, so I'll click on it. And the program page, look at the program page here, okay? Now I will now be here and I will also click on Edit with Elementor again. If I'm done with this one, I will go to Success Story. Alright, I'll still load it. And I will also do the same thing, Edit with Elementor. Now if I'm done from there, I will now go to the next page and the next page and the next page until I'm done. But remember, I was in the home page, About Us page, and I clicked on Edit with Elementor. I was here and I click on Edit with Elementor, so I'm waiting for it to load.
So, sir, when you edit the element, the About Us there, it is supposed to be maybe the biography or whatever of that post, CCP source, or that individual, maybe CCP. How do you get the write-ups of such an individual or that group or where material?
Okay, the write-up, talking about the write-up, the owner of the site will provide the write-up. But if you want to see where to edit the write-up and copy the write-up provided by the owner of the site and just paste it there, then, so just hold on. Let's see the network.
Some of the write-ups will be so detailed and
Canva is not fun. That is not fun. Even if you go now, it's the same thing. It's when you go. So, as a matter of fact, Canva is not fun. Is it fun? Okay, this is just for. What? I'm using Windows 10. Okay, so we are rounding off now, don't worry. Okay? Yes, we scheduled for. Network is really very bad. Yeah, also. Please, just be patient. Let's just finish this, okay? We are almost done. We are done already. So, but there are certain things I really need also. I just want to give us a scenario where you can create. Okay, create whatever you want to create by yourself. Then also scenario where you want to back up what you have done. These are very important things we need to talk about, okay? So, and network is just the network that is our issue right now. Okay, it's coming up now. So I'm not going to repeat this process for all of the pages, but we know how it is done now, isn't it? The process, okay? So it's not about doing all of them. It's about just knowing how it is done. So you can see that the About Us page has loaded. Now, how do we get to this to this place? Now we got to this place when we're here. This is the original website, and we're done editing our home page. So we needed to edit our About Us page, program page in that manner, okay? So now, to edit this, we said we load this About Us page first. And the next we needed to do is to just look up here and click on Edit with Elementor. Okay, now once you do that, it just take you to this page straight, and you know that this is the elementor interface. Now if I said I want to change this to about us instead of about me, of course this is an individual, so about me is okay, but just in case you want to edit this, just click here like this and you just edit this. Is that okay? Yeah. Now there is an image behind. Can you see this? Yeah. What if we need to change that image? What do we do? Simple. Now you will see the color, the section that that image is embedded with. You know, this is a whole section, this place you are seeing here. And the image is not in the front, it's just behind. So click on this 6 dots here, like this. Do you see what I did? Now once you click on that, select style, like this. And you see the image, this is the image. Alright, so obviously your client will never accept this image because this is not him. Alright, so you will need to replace this image with the image of your client. So you click on the image like this so that you know the dimension of this image. Network is bad, otherwise you should see the dimension of that image displayed somewhere here. Now you copy the dimension of that image, go to this simple image resizer, select the image you want to use, then put the dimension. This is going to be the width and this is the height. Alright, the first one is always the width. Okay, so and this is the height. Now if you're able to get that correctly, click on resize. Then you download it from there. Then return back here and remove this particular image. How to remove it? Just to click here. This icon, you can see remove. Now if you remove it, then you select, choose this image. You know how to upload the image already. Okay, you upload the image and the image will just be behind here for you. Okay, just like a replacement for the already existing image. So I scroll down, you know how to change all of this thing by yourself already. If I click here, you see that, hi, I am James what? So I am, you know, something like that. Now if I want to change this right up, I click here again. You see this right up, all of this story, you know, you change it to whatever is about your client. I want to change this image. I click here like this and I select this one. I tried, okay, good. You see that the network is back and you can see the information about that image now. This is 500 by 1000 pixels. Okay, so it means the image that is meant to be here, alright, the width is 500, the height is what? 1000. Okay, now you put the image there. Now if this one is not supposed to be here, you can just delete it, alright, and remove this placeholder from here and you just have this. You must not make sure that everything look like that. Okay, now if you want that to be there, of course you know you are going to leave it the way it is. Okay, but it's not compulsory. So as a matter of fact, let me just remove this one from here. Let's just have only this one. But you see the dimension of this one already, so you know how to bring in that image here. You scroll down. For example, if you have 3 programs in your gym, let's say I have 5 programs in this gym. I change it to 5. Can you see? Now programs and training. So you can just edit it whichever way you want it. This is just the write-up. This one. You can change it. Now daily customer, maybe 10 daily customer, you can make it 100 daily customer if you really have them. Okay, and workstation, happy, whatever it is editable. Now you can also change all of this write-up. You click here, you know, you can click here like this, change the write-up, change the description, which is this one. Click here, you see all of these ones. The first one is develop meal plan. So you select this one, this is it. Alright, so you select this one, the other one, just in that manner. Take your time and be patient and you'll be able to do it. And after everything, you click on update. Now the same process is going to go for the rest of the pages. What I want to do right now is just to show you how to create things from scratch by yourself. Okay, now let's assume we are going to be making assumption at this point. Okay, now what if, okay, now what if I want to create a Google map? What do I do? Isn't it? Yeah, so I click on this plus button here. Can you see this one? Click here, and it's going to ask me what is the layout, what is the structure of what I want to create. Whatever I want to create, is it going to be full screen? If it's full screen there, that is 100%. If it's half screen, it's going to be 50-50, isn't it? If it's 3 structure in one screen, it's going to be 33, 33, 33. Now look at what I'm saying. If you select this one, it means it's 100%. If I click here again, if I select this one, it's 50-50. Are we together? If I click here, if I select this one, is 33, 33, 33. If I select this one, it's going to be 25, 25, 25. It depends on what you want to create. Okay? So now let's assume that I want to create a Google map, and the Google map should be full screen. So it means I am just going to click here like this and select this full screen, right? Like this. Now, how do I get the Google map to come here? You click on these 9 dots. Look at this one. Like this. Yeah, continue with your question, please. Yeah. Okay. But sincerely, when we're doing this, maybe you were not probably listening, maybe. Okay, but let's return back. Now, so I don't want to open a new page because of our time and the network. Okay, otherwise I'm just supposed to start on a fresh page. But this is a page already. I could continue, isn't it? Because I just want to show you how to add extra feature by yourself. Whatever we have been discussing was the features were already there. I'll just show you how to modify them. Now, I'm just trying to show you now, since you have known how to modify most of these features, how do you add extra features by yourself? That's what we're about to do. And I was trying to work on the outline first. I say whenever you click on this plus button, you have different outlines here. The structure of what we are about to build. I say if you select this one is 100%. If you select this one is 50-50, just 50 left hand side, okay? And this one is 33, 33, 33, and here it's 25, 25, 25. In that manner, okay? So it depends on what you want to build. There are different structures where you can customize them the way you want them. Now, I was just trying to make assumption that let's assume that we want to create a Google map for somebody to have a driving direction to your shop. Okay, we are still going to assume other things in that manner, but we are starting with Google Map. Okay, now, so in this case, I want to create Google Map and contact form. So I will go with 50-50. So I'll put contact form here and I'll put Google Map here. Alright, so for contact form, I select this place and I type form. Can you see? I told you that we are going to be working with these widgets. And these are the fonts, WP font. So I drag it from here. That is, I hold my mouse down on it like this, drag it to this interface because I want it to be here and I leave it. So I drag, okay, let me repeat what I did. Please, are you following now? Just look at what I'm doing. I first of all create the structure of how it will look. Then these are the widgets I am going to use. But I know what I want to bring here. It is a form for somebody to fill. And here is going to be Google Map, isn't it? So what I will do is I will type form here. There are so many, so I'll just search instead of scrolling through. And I have this form, so I drag it to this place and leave it. Okay? Now they say select a form. So I click here and I say I select a contact form. And whenever I select contact form, the contact form will appear here. Let's wait for it. Look at it. Yes. Now you know how this thing come to be now. It wasn't there before. Now let's say we are happy with this. Now what if I want to bring in Google Map here? But remember, you are not mandated to use this dimension. If you want it to be bigger, you can open it like this. Okay, if you want it to be smaller, you can close it like this. So whichever one way you want it. So it must not be 50-50. It could be 30 and 70. Okay. Now, but if you want to be accurate in the way you want to put it, just click on this place. Can you see this dark spot here? Click here like this, and you see the dimension here. I can define it to be 20. Can you see what I did? I can also, now, whatever I'm doing here is what I'm defining. And if I put 20 here, because the whole of here is 100, automatically here will be 80. Look at it. If I click here, it's going to be 79.9 something. Now, if this is too small, obviously, so I want to make it 40. So I change this to 40. Can you see? And obviously here is going to be 60. So you have the dynamics of changing it. So let's assume that this is what we want. Now let's put Google Map here. I click on this small plus. Can you see this place? Click here like this and search Google Map. Just map. Alright, I hold this one like this. I drag it to this interface and leave it. Okay. And I have my map coming up. Now, for some reason the map is not showing. That should be our network. Okay, it's coming now, but it's in London. We are not in London. We are in Abuja. Okay. Let's assume that the gym location is, you should know your gym location, right? But let's just assume that it's here, Bricks Academy, Jabi, Abuja, Nigeria. Now, it means you see this location here. Take away whatever is written there and type the real address of that gym. Okay. Now I will say, just for practice purpose, I say Bricks Academy. Okay. Now this should be the address of your store, of your shop, of your office, or the gym location. So Bricks Academy, comma. I'm going to put Jabi. Some people will just stop here, but I won't stop here. The reason is that I need to put Abuja and Nigeria, because if I don't do this, there might be Bricks Academy in Israel, and you just pick up that one, okay, and that will be the wrong direction. Okay, so I'll specify the city, which is Abuja, and it's in Nigeria. All right, so the network is a bit bad. That's why it's not updating right now. Okay, this is the issue we're trying to prevent. If we start that, look, if you want to define a website, start with 33, everyone just get confused, right? Yes, that was why we started on an existing template first, so that you see how things work. Then you now start deciding for yourself how it should look. Now, I want to just believe that even without knowing whether it should be 30, there is no laid down way of saying that this must be 33, 50, 50 or whatever. So long as the appearance look good to you, okay, as a professional. Now look at this. Google Maps should be at least wider than this one. Okay, so I decided to make this one 40 and make this one 60. Okay, but there is no need. That is just my personal preference. Somebody might prefer to make it 50-50. Okay, that is a structure. No, not image. It's a structure. I say the whole of this complete section. Look at the complete section from this side to this side is 100%. Okay, and we are putting two items. One is here, another one is here. You can decide that let this item have the same dimension, and you can decide that let this one be smaller than this one. So it's all your decision. Yes. 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 So now that we have done all of that, now the image, this address is going to be updated here. But you can see that it's trying to update. That's why it's showing gray. But network is a bit fluctuating, okay? That's why we are not able to get it. So, but leave it this way. Now you can see that this one is not lapping with this. So this one is a bit higher than this. So you can just look at this height and adjust it like this. Can you see what I'm doing? You just want it to be, let's say I want to make it 90. That's 390. So you see that they are almost like the same height, which is fine, okay? But if you want it to be larger, which is out of line actually, but whichever way you want it, of course you see that you have the liberty to always change. This is fine. So you click on update. And this is done. Now let's preview it and see the changes that we have done. Please, we are rounding up now. I know that some people just want to leave now. Okay. You know, the network. Okay. Can you see it now? This is Bricks Academy. Now, for anybody that know this place very well, you will see that we have Lugbe somewhere, we have Soka, just around here. But let's zoom it and see. If you want to zoom it, you come in like this, okay, and you update it. Let's come and see what's happening here. If I zoom it, it's over zoom. Okay, you can see that the School of Nursing somewhere. There is but just around here, you notice that this is a real place, isn't it? Yes, but this place is the real location. All right. So now let's just assume one or two things, and we just show you how to back up, and we'll be off from here. Now I want to assume two more things, which there are so much to assume. Now I want to assume again that we want to include image and video, although we have done this before. Okay. So I click on this place. I still want to make it 50-50 side by side. Okay, so I select this one. All right, so I want here to be image and I want here to be video. Okay, so I click here. I have an image widget here. I drag it to this place. All right, now it gives me this image placeholder. This is not the image I want to use, but I know the image I want to use already. So I click here like this. And maybe I select this image. Maybe this is the image I want to use. And I click on Insert Media. And this is it. This is the image I really want to use. Maybe. Okay? And that will be all. If I want caption to be here, caption is just a write-up to explain that image. I will go under this caption. The caption is none. I will click on this option and I click on Custom Caption. And I write something here. Can you see that? It's going to be there. But because I don't want it, I put it to none. But I just show you that that is possible. Now that's all about this one. I can also put we say I can put a video here. I click here and I type video. Okay, this is it. I drag it to this interface and leave it. Now once I drag it, there's going to be a video placeholder here. You can select what is the source of the image, of the video you are bringing in here. We have YouTube, we have Vimeo, we have Dailymotion, we have self-host video. Depend on whichever one you want. But the easiest method is YouTube. So I select YouTube. Of course, I'm going to put the YouTube link here. Now I will go on YouTube. Now this is assumed that you have a YouTube channel, that you have uploaded your video or the video of your client, okay? And so we basically need to grab the link of that video. So I will pick the link of any video from here, as just pretending as if it's your own video, okay? So I click here. I don't know this video, but I just want to use this link. Copy this link. I'll close this one. Return back to this website in Elementor, and I'll take off this link from here and paste the video the video link I copied from YouTube. Now the network is so bad. Otherwise, the image, the video is supposed to appear here. So we are still waiting for that to happen, but we'll wait because the network is bad. Finally, we need to back up the site. Now, if you follow all of these processes to add, remove, keep adding, if you want to add more, let me show you. You can see that there are all possibilities on what to add here. Look at them. Can you see them? So many things to add. Now, for this progress bar now, if you want to bring this progress bar to this place, you simply drag it to this place. Now, the need for this progress bar will come if I want to showcase my skill about something. Let's say I want to tell people that I'm a professional in PHP, I'm a professional in WordPress, I'm a professional in JavaScript, and I want to measure how professional I am. You know, in the scale of 100, I can say, okay, in WordPress, I think I can rank myself 100%. So now with this progress bar, can you see progress bar? You'll be able to do that. Network is bad, that's why you can see that it's not showing here. This is actually not showing because the network is very, very bad. But if you look at my portfolio website, I think I have something like that. Okay, I think I've deleted that from here. So let us quickly show you how to back up this site. Let's try to update and see if the network is back. It's not back, so you can see that connection lost. So we'll be patient, and anytime the network returns, we click on update. But finally, before we go, if you are doing this on TasteWP and you know that you have just 2 days or 7 days to do this, it is important to back it up. Very, very important, okay? Now, backing it up is one of the good things you will need to do, because anytime, if you don't back it up, all the stress you are going through will just be wiped off after that 7 days or after that 2 days. Now, how do we back up our site? Very, very simple. To back up your site, you go to your back end. Okay, so this was the progress bar I was trying to talk about. Look at it. Can you see this? You know, I drag one progress bar to the interface, and I was trying to tell you that when you are trying to, now I did this just to tell, you know, this is my portfolio website actually. You know, I'm trying to like tell people that, look, I am a professional of WordPress. It means I don't have it 100%, but I have it up to 97, you know, something like that. So PHP, I know how to code, like I said, 75. E-commerce, you know, all of this. Now, this might not be the truth, but it's just like giving somebody idea of what you can do, okay? Now, something like this. Okay, let's quickly talk about how to back up your website. Let's assume that this is your website. How do you back it up? To back up your website, go to the plugin section. We need to install the backup plugin. Okay, so, and to install the backup plugin, go under plugin, click on add new, like this.
The backup is like saving.
Backing it up, like to back it up.
It's like saving that, saving the word.
Yes, to your computer instead of saving it in their server. Yeah. Okay, so to back it up, search for this plugin. This is a very, very useful plugin. It's called All-in-One WP Migration. That is the name of the plugin. You can write it down. All-in-One WP Migration. Now, if you want to search for it, just type migration. If you type migration, it will come up. All-in-One WP Migration. Look at it here. Very, very important plugin. Okay, so it has 4 million plus active installation, and it has almost 7,000 reviews and 4.5 star rating. Okay, so now this plugin you are seeing here, this is a plugin we need to back up our site. So click on install like this. Okay, now activate it. Now once you activate it, you will see that the plugin is listed somewhere here. Can you see it here? All-in-One WP Migration. Now once you have activated this All-in-One WP Migration, you scroll up at your left hand side corner here, you notice that it is listed here. Now before you do this backup, it is important you create an alternative user for yourself, just in case you forget that user login that was assigned to you. Now to do that, just go under this user. Can you see this place? And click on add new. you want to create an alternative. Remember we said you can create as many users as you want, right? So, and the username given to us, I asked you to save it. What if you save it and you have forgotten about it completely? Now it means that site is gone. You can't access it. Now to protect yourself, you want to, just in case, you want to create an alternative user before you back up, okay? Now it means, remember the other username given to us, I say it cannot be edited. It can't be changed. So now we have opportunity of creating a brand new user for ourselves. So how do we do that? You click on add new user, and here I'm going to assume that my username that I want to use is AMEH. Please, I just want to be fast. So this is the username I want to use, this one, okay? And the the email I want to use is this one, okay? And those are the two things that are important here. Now all these names are not very important. I'll just jump to password, okay? Now under this password, I will say I will use this password. I want to just open it. Okay, so this is the password I want to use. Now in your own case, you are meant to hide it, right? Hide it so that nobody will see it. But I'm demonstrating. That's why I just want you to see everything, okay? Now I put in this my username. Very important. Keep it safe so that you remember. Now you are not expected to forget this one because this one is defined by you. Okay, the other one was just generated and given to you. So now you are creating an alternative user. Now this is my username right now, okay, and this is my password, and this is my this is my email address, and this is my password. Then click on this confirm weak password because this is actually weak according to them. Then the most important thing you need to do is change this role. If you don't change this role, you can never have access even as an admin, because by default they say the role is subscriber, but you are creating this user for yourself. So you are not giving yourself the role of subscriber, you are giving yourself the role of admin. Can you see? And this is a supreme role. This is the highest role ever, okay? So you give yourself, if you don't do this the way I'm doing it right now, if you leave it at this, you have done nothing, okay? Because you can't log in as an admin. You don't have that permission. So you must change it to what? Administrator. And you click on add new user. Now if you do this, you have successfully created another user for yourself. You can imagine, this was the one given to us, admin, isn't it? And they say the role is administrator. Now we have created a new one called this one, and the role is what? Administrator also. So it means if I log out from this place like this right now, and I eventually forget my login password, I know the password because I created an alternative login. Even if I don't use the other one, I can still use the new one I created. So I want to initiate the backup now, since I have created an alternative login. Alright, so now you see that, I decided to log out. Okay, but I'm not going to use the login that was given to me by then. We got a login that says you should back it up. Now that I've created an alternative login, I already know my username as this, and I also know my password, isn't it? Okay, so let me quickly put in that password. Not cPanel. I just created a new user now. So I click on login, and I will be in. I'll be in because I understand, I remember all the detail of that account. So I just log in now. Alright, so you can see that I am logging again, even as an admin again. So it means I'm logging with just the new user I created. isn't it? Yeah, so I came in here again. So now what I need to do finally now is to initiate the backup. How do I do that? I have already installed the backup plugin, and I've created an alternative user for myself just in case I forget the other login. So now I want to back up the site, and this is a backup plugin which I've installed already. So I hover my mouse here on this plugin, alright, all-in-one WP migration, and I select export. Alright, so click here like this and wait for it. You see that you say export to. Where do you want to export this website to? Okay, and I'll click on this hamburger icon. It will drop down, and I say I want to export it to file. Now you have options of exporting them to Dropbox, to Google Drive, but you need to purchase the premium version of this plugin to be able to do that. Okay, otherwise that is not going to be possible. So the only option you have right now, because you're using the free version of this plugin, you need to click on export to file. Okay, now but the premium version of this plugin is also very important to us. If you have it, you can use it. I have it, so I will install it right now so that I will show you that the premium version you can do anything you want to do. So I have the premium version, so I will install it. Now the premium version will allow you to do anything you want to do because you have purchased it and give you 100% access, okay, to whatever you want to do. I'm coming, let me just quickly get it. It's a plugin, not app. Plugin. Plugin, WordPress plugin. Alright, so this is it. Where is it here? Okay, unlimited extension. So I have it here, and I open it, and I'm going to install it. And I will activate it. Okay, now that I have activated it, I can use this plugin anyhow I want it. But let me repeat the process again. Now I hover my mouse here, I click on what? Export. Okay. Now once I click on export, it's going to ask me where is it going to export this website to. Now I can, like I said, since I have installed that, I can export to anywhere here, but because I don't want to do that because of our time, I'll just export to file like this. And the website is going to start exporting. You know, I told us earlier that a typical WordPress website is just very small, very light. So this website is not going to be up to 200 megabytes. It's going to be something very small. So now, whenever it is exported completely, you are going to see a download button. And whenever you click on that download button, the whole website is going to be downloaded to your phone, or to your flash, or to your laptop, and that is all. Okay? So I say all-in-one WP migration. It's the same thing, just the pro version of it. Yeah. Yes, with or without it, you can download it. So now this is the whole website. Now all this website we have made, this is the size. You can see that it's very small. Okay. Now it's just for you to click on this download, and it will just be downloaded to your phone or downloaded to your flash. If you're in a cafe, obviously you should download it to your flash directly, or download it to the computer and copy from the computer to your flash, as the case may be. Now keep it safe. Okay. Whenever you keep it safe, anytime you have gotten your domain name and hosting, you upload it. I'll show you how to upload it now. So now this is where you can click on download. I will just click on this download, pretending as if it's going to download, but I'll cut it, okay, because I don't need it. You can see that the download is coming up somewhere here, although it's failed already. Then you wait for it until it's completely downloaded to your phone. Now whenever it's completely downloaded, Now check the size of that file. At times it's tricky. If you know this, the size of this file is what? 138 megabytes. If you notice that the downloaded file is 50 megabytes, that's not complete. Okay, so re-download it again until when you notice that the size of the downloaded file is either exactly 138 megabytes or more. Let it not be less. If it's less, something is wrong. Okay, make sure that you have the complete downloaded version of it, because if it's not complete, if you want to restore it, it will not work. Okay, so I believe that is self-explanatory. Let's try to see when you have. Now we are assuming that you have downloaded it to your phone or to your flash, and now you have made up your mind to purchase your web hosting and domain name. Now you want to bring back or restore back what you have done into that website. So how do we do that? You see, you first of all install your WordPress, install WordPress on the newly created domain name you are going to buy and web hosting. You know the process already. I showed us how to buy domain name, how to register for web hosting. So if you do all of those ones, now at that point, since you have intention of restoring the work you have done previously, now at that point you don't need to like import any site the way we did. Do you understand what I mean? You don't need to import any site, go through all the processes we have gone through. All you need to do is just to install WordPress and go straight to install that plugin, which is all-in-one WP migration. If you're able to install that plugin, you just restore the already built website that you have and continue from there. Are we together? In the phone? No, it's free now. It's free. You saw how when I got it, just type it and it came and I install it. Yes, you can get it from the WordPress. Okay, look at it. Alright, so this scene is back. Now we assume that you have your new website. You just install WordPress. This is a fresh site now that you want to import the one you downloaded. You downloaded, you did a work in TWP, and you feel that work was so fantastic, you decided to back it up. And you say, okay, whenever I purchase my domain name and web hosting, I'm going to restore that work back so that I'll continue. So now, for you to do that, you have installed WordPress, you have purchased your domain name and hosting, install WordPress, and what you need to do now is to go on that plugin like this and click on Add New. I'm sure you have to add a plugin again now. So you come here and you type migration. Okay, when you type migration, you notice that the plugin will come up here. Now, because this site have it installed already, but the new site you are going to create does not have it, isn't it? Yeah, so you click on install, and whenever it's installed, you click on activate. And when you click on activate, you scroll down again. You see this place, just the way we did again. Alright, now instead of clicking on this export, you are going to click on what? Import, because you want to import an already existing site. So click on this one like this. Now it is assumed that you have the downloaded version of that your old site. Okay, that site you back up, that is the downloaded one. So you have it somewhere in your computer or in your phone. So at that point you click on this import. Import from where? It's going to be import from file. Okay, so click here like this, select import from file, and you are going to browse to wherever location you have it. I didn't download it, so let's assume that you have downloaded it and this is the file. You select it and you click on open. Obviously I'm not going to do that, but you select it and click on open, and you see that the importation process will start. Then give it time. Okay, it depends on the weight of that site. If the site is very large and your network is strong, it's going to work faster. If your network is weak, it's going to be a bit sluggish. Now if you do all of that, follow the process, which is self-explanatory, and you have your site back. But the thing is that it is the old login detail that will work. That is why I say keep record of that login detail. The one like the one we just created now. Okay. When you have created a sub user like that, save it so that whenever you import the site, it is just that login detail that will work for you. Then whenever you come in again, you could change it if you want, or you keep using it. I think that is the end of this class for today. But if you have any other question, if you don't have question and you want to go, okay, now we have reached where you can leave and go, okay. But if you have question, feel free to ask, please. But you're already in his, so and I need to answer him. Yeah. So if you can call me or you just wait. Okay. Yes. You are not downloading anything. You are just typing the name. No. No, not at all. Somebody is asking, how do you add phone number, or maybe WhatsApp link, or maybe social media handle to your contact us page? You know, these are very important to a website, right? So now let us quickly do that. Let's assume that I like to put my phone number here and my social media handles here so that somebody could connect with me. So let's quickly try to do that. Now, basically, we have to do that in our contact us page. But because I don't want to waste time opening the contact us page, I will just check any page that is already open in Elementor. So that I will do that. Okay, so I will do that just under here. Now, remember, it doesn't exist before now. So what I will do, I'll click on this plus button and I will use this one. I want to put my phone number here and I will put my social media handle here. So I click here like this. To put my phone number here, what I will do, I can just drag this. Okay. I can search for icon. This icon box. Look at this one. So I drag this icon box here and leave it. Can you see what's happening? Now, I click on style. Yes. Okay. Alright, so I will delete this one from here and I will change this one to my phone number if I want as 0906 6217249 3. This is my real phone number. Okay. So now if I put this phone number here this way, I click on save. So I want to refresh this so that everything will be refreshed. You know, this is meant to be an icon. That's stuff there.
This value, is it also possible to
What? Yeah, it's possible using phone, but you know, phone is not that very convenient because you can't use mouse. Myself, I can't use hand. I don't like using it, but it's possible with. It's very easy. It's easier with mouse. So if you can just drag it with your hand, then that is fine. Okay, I think somebody have clarified that. Okay. Again, I want this icon to be like phone number icon. So I click here like this, and I'm going to type phone. So I select this one, insert. Okay, but I don't want it to be here. I want it to be somewhere at the left hand side. So I click here like this. and I change it like this. Can you see what I'm doing? Okay, so I can also change the style of this. Now, changing the style of this one, I can just click on this place. Now, this primary color, so I can just select something like this if I want. You can see that the icon color is changed. Depends on what you want. Basically, you can make it green, you know. So depends on what you want. Now, the content, which is this one, let's see, the color of this one is going to be like this, or maybe let's say black, so I change it to black. All right, so the next one now, I need to link it. Where is the link? This is the place of the link. Now, you know, whenever somebody click here, nothing will happen. But you want somebody, whenever somebody click on this this phone number, the person should be able to call you directly. So to do that, just type tel. You place your cursor on this link, okay, type TEL, okay, put full column like this, okay, and type the phone number 09062172493 like this. Now, this is the correct way of putting it, TEL, for as if you are spelling telephone. Now, put the full column, put the phone number. This is the phone number you want them to call, okay, and you click on update. Then once that is updated, then this one is fixed. Okay. Okay, the network is still bad. So let's try to add social media handle. How do you add social media handle here? You just type social. Can you see this? Drag it to this place and leave it. You see that you have this. Now you can add as many social media of your choice. For now, we just have Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. But what if you don't need YouTube? You can remove it, but if you want it, you can leave it. Now I can add more. Okay, so I just duplicated this YouTube. I click here. I'm going to put WhatsApp. So I click on this icon. I will type WhatsApp. Look at it. I select this one. I insert it, and it's here. Okay. Now I will close this one. I will put Telegram here because I am also on Telegram. All right. So I select this one like this. Insert. Now finally, I want to add Instagram. Okay. So I select this one. I change the icon to Instagram. So I select this one. I paste it. So basically, I have almost all the social media I want. You can add as many as you want. Now you see Instagram is the last one here. Okay, but if I want Instagram to come immediately after Twitter, for example, I will just drag it here. Can you see what I'm doing? All right. If I want WhatsApp to be the next, so I put it here, and I put this one to be last. So it's simply drag and drop. Now, what if I want to link, this? So I already have my WhatsApp, my Facebook group or page link. So I click here, and you see this link. You copy your Facebook group link or your Facebook page address, you paste it here, and that's all. Okay. Now you can close it. Now, if you want to do for Twitter, you need to copy your Twitter handle. You should know your Twitter handle address. So copy it and paste here, and it will be linked. And for your Instagram, you should know your Instagram handle. You copy it and paste here. Okay. And finally, for WhatsApp, what do you do for WhatsApp? For some people, they say if somebody click on this WhatsApp, you should be chatting with me directly. Okay. Now to do that one, you type, if it's a group, you just carry the group link, invitation link, and paste it here. But if it's, you want somebody to be chatting you directly whenever they click on this WhatsApp icon, this is what you are going to do. Type HTTPS, S like this, put this column like this, // put WA like WA.me / your WhatsApp phone number, starting with +234. Okay. So in my own case, with my phone number, I'll put +23490. You are going to ignore the first 0. Okay. 9062172493 like this. And once you're able to put this, you click on update. And let's test run it whether this WhatsApp link is working. So I'll preview it here so that I'll show you whether it is working or not. Let's see. Okay, look at it here. Now, to see whether this is working or not, I'll just click on it. Okay, it's going to actually take us to a web version of WhatsApp because this is a computer. You see that this is linked to my phone number. This is my WhatsApp phone number. Now, for you who is using phone, it's not going to come here. It will just take you to the person's DM immediately and you keep chatting with the person. Okay? So, any other question before we proceed? All right. Thank you for your time, everyone. Thank you for your patience. And this is the end of the class for today. Sorry, network was very, very bad. Yeah. Yes.